Hey guys, welcome back, and if you're new to the show then thanks for joining us. So if you haven't guessed already, in this episode we're going to be taking a look at some of the behind the scenes secrets and a few Easter eggs from GTA Vice City. First of all, let's start at the opening scene, as I guess it's a good place to start. One of the main things I guess people are curious about this scene is where it actually takes place, as at the beginning it says it's in Marco's Bistro in Liberty City, but as you can see from this footage, it's actually within the Ocean Hotel where we start, albeit it's inaccessible to the player as it's a separate room that only appears during the cutscenes. The guy who we can see here lurking in the shadows behind the saloon swing doors plays a crucial part in the opening scene. You see him for a full millisecond. Just there. Okay, so it's not that crucial. Let's give him a bit more showtime with a different camera angle. That's my good deed done for this video. Later on in the opening scene, we get to see the deal go down, and Ken sends Tommy and the boys to exchange the money. But what is Ken doing whilst the boys are staying tight?
On open ground.
Let's take a look.
Alright? Okay, stay tight, let's go.
Got it? 100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend. Let me see it.
I'll let you guys make your own mind up on this one.
Used. I think we have a deal, my friend. Come on, get out of here, drive!
So the deal turns bad. Let's just take a look at this from another angle.
Come on, get out of here, drive!
Very interesting. What also makes me laugh is, knowing now what we know about the location of Sonny during the cutscenes, is how Tommy and Sonny talk on the phone, when really they're just a walk across the corridor. If you guys are wanting to take a look outside of the map for yourselves, then an easy way to do it is to try out this little glitch. And don't worry, if you drop out over the door to the hotel, you can just carry on without restarting the game.
Tell him I sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
Who does that guy think he is?
When we first meet Colonel Cortez, he's having a party on his boat, and this gives us a good opportunity to show how characters only really move when the camera would be on them. You can also see how characters like the waitress move around the boat to get in on the scene.
Anyway, let me point out some of our more distinguished guests. That's our Congressman Alex Shrub with Rising Silicon Star, Candy Sachs.
And have you met my lovely wife, Laura? No? Well, unfortunately, she's in Alabama.
I blocked down on him, and then I put him in a wheelchair.
That is good. Well, now...
Let's get out of here. Actually, take me to the pole position.
Rosenberg. Oh, that bonkers ambulance chaser. That guy could defend an innocent man all the way to death row. Get another drink, bruv.
Everybody's a comedian. Listen to me. I'm missing 20 keys and a lot of cash.
Drugs, mate? It's a mugs game.
What do you know about it?
Wait, well, what I was coming to was...
And of course, what the player can't see doesn't need to be there, like the invisible bar stool that Paul sits on, and how Tommy floats onto the Colonel Cortez's boat, because there's no board to walk across. They also walk through the closed door at the end of the cutscene.
Besides, I need to get my merchandise out of the country.
Need another gun?
You, my friend, are worth 10 guns.
On the mission All Hands on Deck, I was curious to know how the helicopters kept dropping off the enemies onto the boat. I mean, where did they come from? If we follow the helicopter, we find out that once they are out of sight of the player, the enemies spawn within the seats of the chopper. Then they fly back over the boat to be dropped off.
Come on, baby, come on! Yeah!
These days it's usually FIFA or Call of Duty that make people kick the TV, but back in the 80s Ricardo Diaz had horse racing. Or maybe just a blank screen.
Stupid horse! I'll chop your head off! So Quentin here. Quentin!
In fact, Ricardo is quite an angry little man when it comes to, well, nothing at all.
What do you think you're doing?
During the mission at Phenom Pen 86, the camera goes into a first-person mode as we hang out the side of a chopper. Or should I say, hang onto the side of a chopper.
We'll make a couple of paths. Now take out as many guns as you can.
One of the more surprising cutscenes is the one at the beginning of the mission Demolition Man, mainly because I didn't expect to see what I did when I flew the camera outside the limo.
As a civil-minded individual, you feel obliged to step in and save the rejuvenation of an important area of the city.
Where can I get more guys like you?
And it's also kind of cool how the devs did the same kind of thing for the scene with Tommy and Quinton.
You like? Yeah, I like.
Albeit only using the back half of the limo model. Before we move on to some of the Easter eggs, I also wanted to know where the endless supply of Mafia came from during the last mission. Now it turns out they spawn just outside the mansion, but they only spawn when the camera isn't looking, and the amount is capped until you kill some of them. Alright guys, let's move on to showing some more hidden secrets that don't involve the cutscenes and of course a few Easter eggs. First up, something that I found whilst I was filming this episode and something that I haven't seen anywhere before. Of course, most of you will know about the Rockstar logo swimming pool that's hidden behind one of the mansions on Starfish Island. But if I spin the camera around, take a look at what happens to this tennis court behind this house as I pan the camera out. How weird is that? We can actually see the texture for the Rockstar logo swimming pool appear behind this mansion. Now, does that mean that the swimming pool was originally planned to go here and then changed to the other location? I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's a well-known fact that wildlife can be found in the sea around Vice City from time to time, whether it be turtles, dolphins, and even the occasional shark, which brings me on to the myth of the Megalodon. Now I've seen various videos on this, but I'm not convinced. I spent a good 2 hours looking for this beastie so I could show it in the video, but I had no luck and I gave up disappointed. However, some claim that it is real and to have seen it, and some claim that the videos may be faked using mods. What do you guys think? Have you seen it yourselves? Again, let me know in the comments. No surprise then that other things can be found in the sea, like this chap who met his grisly end by being dropped in the sea with his feet in a concrete block. He looks rather cold and indeed dead. If you have seen the submarine off the north coast, you may, like me, wonder what was inside. Just to put your mind at rest, there isn't anything, unfortunately, and the same goes for the sunken ships. Possibly one of the most blatant Easter eggs you can find hidden in any game is this one. If you jump through this window near the VCN helipad, you can find this Easter egg, which is an actual Easter egg saying Happy Easter. I know some of you guys love glitches, so if you do, why not give this one a go, which is one of my favourites on Vice City. All you need to do is get a motorbike, drive towards the pole position club door, jump off and make sure the bike enters. Once inside, jump back on the bike and ride out. You'll now be in the outside world known as Blue Hell, for obvious reasons. Last but not least, my favourite Easter egg on Vice City has to be this one, and it's located in the ammunition in downtown at the northwest part of the map. Now, all as I'm going to do is fly the camera through the back wall where these rifles are and take a look at what's hidden behind here. Check it out, there is a picture of Reagan and Gorbachev, but whether this picture was placed mistakenly or intentionally hidden here isn't yet known. And don't worry, if you do want to take a look yourselves, all you need to do is bring a sniper rifle, stand next to the wall and use the scope, and you'll be able to see through the wall and see this picture. It's pretty weird that it's here.
Say goodnight, Mr. Cortez.
So that is it for this one. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to catch you back here soon. Until next time, as always, take care guys.